Good morning to America. It is 5:10, Wednesday, June 3rd, and I'm coming to you now because I would like to speak to each and every one of you about several situations that are going on within our own nation right now. As we know, COVID-19 has swept through this entire globe, completely devastating and handicapping the world. Now, at this time, when all of this is going on, the one thing that's making this entire situation worse is our own government. Now, when I say the word government, I use that in a strong sense because let's face it, the government is nothing more than just another set of humans who are trying to pass Heroes Acts, CARES Acts, and get money into the people's hand around our country. But here's one thing I don't understand. Why is it when the people who are in the White House look out amongst our land and see the grief, the suffering, the agony, the pain in which this COVID-19 pandemic has caused, they go right back to their fancy houses, their fancy cars, have their fancy meals, and they don't give two shits about the people suffering in America. Now, I say you don't care because you are proving it right now. Your CARES Acts, your HEROES Acts are stuffed with wish list crap. You honestly tell me those things are a lot more important to you than getting the help in which Americans truly need? You honestly gonna sit there in a White House, Republicans and Democrats, and fight and bicker amongst yourself like a bunch of toddlers fighting over a juice box in a cafeteria?
And I give credit where credit's due. I do. I mean, our president is at least trying to get it passed. Our president is trying to look out for us.
Yes. Now, I don't get it. You can honestly look out and see people suffering, go right back to your offices in there and be like, I don't give a damn. I'm going to get what I want in this damn act, or ain't nobody getting a damn thing. That's really your opinion about this whole situation? You care more about stuffing some items in a wish list and an act rather than sit there, take that pen, pick it up, and say, I'm going to help my people. I am going to make the suffering stop. Or if not stop, at least put a damper on this.
Well, that reminds me of a snake in the grass.
Get some relief into people's hands who need it. Why are y'all so worried about pouring money out of the White House when your own nation is suffering? If we can spend $5 billion on a wall, why can't we pour out money to help our country right now that's in need? And yes, we are in need. And there's an old saying that goes, it's kind of difficult to survive paycheck to paycheck each week or paycheck to paycheck every month. That's not how we're surviving anymore. We're surviving from day to day. And that's true. And it's pathetic that a bunch of grown people at the White House can't stop their personal vendettas between one another. They want that victory. They want to be like, yeah, I'm going to get it. And I don't give a damn what it takes. Y'all have got big old houses, big old bank accounts, great big fancy cars, and y'all are honestly sitting here trying to constantly pull money out of taxpayers' pockets Stop it. Do we not suffer enough? Do y'all honestly just don't give a damn that much? That what you want in the CARES Act is a lot more important to you than it is saying, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to help my people. I am going to put my hand out and say, yes, they need this help. They need this money. We need to stop acting like a bunch of kindergartners. Get along, sign the act. You have countries across the world that stood up immediately, not 2 or 3 weeks later, not 2 or 3 months later. They stood up immediately and helped their country, helped their people, and they are surviving because their government is doing the right thing. They're not trying to stuff and act with a whole bunch of wish list crap. They care more about seeing their people survive. That's what their agenda is. Why isn't that the agenda of our government? Why do y'all not care? Why? This $1,200 one-time check. I mean, how far did you actually expect that to go? Especially with the prices that we're living with in our times. That's like giving somebody $20 nowadays. You are so greedy that we literally had to pry $1,200 out of your $1,200. We had to pry that much out of your pockets. And the truth is, we shouldn't have to do that. You should stand up as our people who are trying to support us and help us and say, you know what? Screw the wish list. Let's do the right human thing. Give these people more money and do it now. Not 4 or 5 or 6 months down the line. No, it needs to be done now. Like other countries have done. They got on the ball and they got things moving immediately because they care about their country. I wish ours did. And I think it's really pathetic that it took our own government so long to issue stimulus checks to people who are in need. But yet, if you personally owe the IRS, they will come after you like that. They will beat down your door, knock down your door, and threaten you over a quarter and say, listen here, if you don't pay up, I'm putting your ass in jail, taking your house, taking your cars, taking your land, I'm taking it all. You guys are this greedy. And this is what is causing the world so many issues, is greed. You guys in the White House care a hell of a lot more about yourselves than you do about our own nation. It's like y'all were actually sitting there enjoying and watching your people suffer, and you don't give a damn. And I know a lot of people in the White House may see this video and be like, dude, shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear it. That's exactly what I'm going to hear. Or they'll say, listen, we're doing our best. No, sir. No, ma'am. Because if you were doing your best, we would have already been taken care of months ago when this got started, like other countries did. No, we are lagged behind like hell. And that right there proves to me that none of you people in the White House give a shit except Trump. And I say that because if all of y'all actually gave a damn, all this bickering between one another, worrying about winning a vendetta between the Republicans and the Democrats is a hell of a lot more important than helping your people out. That preschool shit needs to come to an end. Act like grown people. Act like mature people. Act like you actually have a brain in your head. Act like you actually have eyes that can see out and see your people suffering. Stop worrying about shoving crap in the CARES Act. Instead, pick up a tissue and wipe a tear away from your own country's citizens and sign the damn acts. Stop dragging your feet. Stop making us suffer. We didn't do anything wrong to suffer. But you guys don't give two shits, do you? You're going to honestly worry about putting crap in a wish list on a CARES Act. And you honestly going to tell me it's really that difficult for you to give out $1,200? That's pathetic. Other countries have given out 10 times more. And we're supposed to be the richest country in the world. But yet, the government was strengthened and holding down on a dollar. That's exactly how we are. And that's pathetic. It needs to come to a stop. Stop worrying about, your little personal vendettas in the White House. Pick up a pen, sign the act. And have a damn heart for once, please. Stop acting like kids. Take a look at today's prices of things. Be smart about this. Think in your head, is $1,200 really going to go that far when people are already suffering? No, it's not. I'm sorry. Hate to be truthful, but it's not. This crap right here needs major help. Stand up. Be a human. Be a decent human. Help your country. I'm going to say one thing. I'm going to end it. People in the White House, stop being a part of the problem and start being a part of the solution.